Hello there, troopers. How are we doing? Right, so we have the SE-14R Blaster by 3D replicas that is finally finished. Put together, glued, stuck, painted, and slightly weathered. I'm not a big, massive fan of weathering weapons because, as you know, not all weapons are going to be weathered. So here we are, as you can see. Finally finished, painted, and yeah, I think it is an absolutely fantastic replica. Let's move the helmet out the way a bit there. Fantastic. I mean, it went together really well, as you've seen. If you check out the build video, there'll be a link. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. The scope, really easy to do. It's really easy peasy. It's a really easy thing to do. I have added some details myself. I put some actual real screws in this part here, and the same on the other side. I think when I was doing the scope video, I said that I'd used actual real screws as well, just on these, to add a little bit of detail. I couldn't tell you what type of screws they are. I've got like a billion types of screws in different boxes all over the place, and I added a couple just under there, just for. And then obviously, like I say, a bit of weathering. Most weathering is obviously on the edges where things are going to rub, so you've got a bit there, a little bit on the side here, a little bit over the scope, weathering, and on this sort of knarling just here, a little bit of weathering on there. Actually, I mean, when I finished it, it was 4 coats of grey primer, which is, you know, grey primer, straightforward. And then I don't think I still have the other paint to hand, but then it was about 4 coats of satin black. Then I give it a sort of light coat, or a rough coat of matte black, just to take off, because satin's okay, but it just takes off that little bit of shine from the satin. Then just a little bit of using Warhammer paints, Citadel paints I should say, but yeah, Warhammer paints, just a bit of silver dry brushing in here just to give it a bit of an effect, and the same in here. And that's how I got these sort of weathering effects on most of these areas, is just a little bit of silver dry brush with a, you know, Warhammer paint. It doesn't have to be a Citadel paint. You can many other dry paints out there, dry brushing paints out there. A little bit on the switch there, just to heighten up the edges. So that is that 3D replicas SE-14R Blaster. I'm absolutely well impressed with it, and if I can find some more blasters to do, I'll be doing some more blasters. I may be looking at getting a 3D printer so I can print my own, so that's something else that we can go forward with. Once again, I'm going to drop Cosfox in there, because Cosfox, I've, you know, got the Cosfox sound module, which is really cool. I'd recommend that to anyone, but check them out as well. But yeah, cool. Check this guy out. He's on. I got this from SD. But he's got his own. I think he has his own website. But you know, check him out. 3D replicas. Comes from Spain, but I didn't have any issues. Postage to the UK. Really cool. Really solid. Looking forward to trooping with this once we get the old Shadow Trooper up and running. But that's fantastic. That's about all I've got time for now. You can go about your business. Move along. Move along.